Morning, everyone. It's Friday the 19th. This is video number 89. And again, I'll ask if you like the work, please hit the subscribe button. We had a mixed day in Asia last night, mostly concerns about the virus spikes. And actually here at home, we've added another state to the list of states that are seeing large spikes, and that's South Carolina. That goes along with Texas and Florida and California, which yesterday had the biggest increase in cases in a day since the pandemic actually even began. And most of those were centered in Southern California, LA County in particular. The Asian market still closed up for the week, even with today's wishy-washy action. Europe, same thing. They are higher on the day. There's talk that there's going to be a virtual meeting today for a recovery fund in Europe, but there doesn't seem to be much chance that it will actually amount to anything. Futures here are up pretty substantially. The Dow is up about 260. The NASDAQ is up 80, and the S&P is up 30. Remember, please, today is a triple witching. In historic terms, it's been up 10 of the last 17 times, so that does favor the upside. And also remember that the S&P futures actually are pegged for their cash settlement at the open, not at the close. I want to mention MPC Marathon, which I mentioned last night, is in talks to sell their Speedway unit, which is stations with convenience stores. That was trading at around 40 yesterday, up about $1.50 in late trading after being up $1 and change in regular trading. Right now it's trading 42.5, so that's $2 more than even last night. CarMax reported a major beat in revenues. While those revenues were down from 5.37, they were only expected to be 2.8, and they came in at 3.3 billion. And the stock is trading up about 5. Oil is higher. It's trading at 40.15, so above 40 and up over $1. As you can see on the gold here, we're actually up 14, which is a pretty healthy move. And what I do want to mention here is this is the first time, unlike yesterday, where the highs occurred overnight and then we sold off. In point of fact, on this basis, the low occurred yesterday in the morning and turned up. This is an intraday. I want to take a look at the daily nearby so that we can see just how much of an apex we're coming into here in the gold. And this is coiled up for a move. Either if we break the downside here and close below these lows, there were, as I've mentioned in the past, there were only 2 closes below 1700, since we made these highs and broke out at that 1700 level. The other chart I want to show you is the oil. This is really, I think, getting set up for what might be a pretty substantial move, or, in today's terms, a move. Right here, when we broke above 40 for the first time on the recovery, we actually reversed, and after hitting 40.69, we closed at 38.43, down $1.37. Right now, we're trading at 23 with a high of 44, so a little lower high. But if we were to close here, this would be the highest close in the recovery, and I would see not a lot of issue getting back up to this 45 or 48, 49 area without too much trouble. I personally favor probably the refiners as opposed to the exploration people. Um, we are still cutting back to help the supply demand situation. So I think the refiners, especially Valero, VLO, because it is the most flexible of all of the refiners as far as what type of product they can put out. Spotify's up another 8. McDonald's and Subway both saying that they are going on a hiring spree. McDonald's says that they are hiring 260,000 this summer, and Subway is adding 50,000. So clearly, the pickup and takeout ones are definitely doing better and need more capacity. And one last mention, Urban One, radio and TV. I wrote about it 3 times this week in the Daily Note, excuse me, and have mentioned it in the Discord room since it broke above 5 to about 8. Right now, it's trading about 43 after trading 50, up 25. And yes, that's this week. Okay, everyone, be careful out there. It's triple witching. Have a good one.